your signs, sneaking up from behind, kinda like someone's telling me what to say. Looks like you've lost control, something going on in your soul. I can see you coming from a mile away. Saving the day, saving the day. When you get to the point where it's driving you insane. Saving the day, saving the day. Ooh, yeah. You seem a little strange, something about you not the same. Nowhere to hide from the feeling running through my veins. Here comes a frightening truth. No, we just ain't no use. Baby, if you got the will, I got the way. Saving the day, saving the day. Sneak up fast and slipping the night away. Saving the day, saving the day. When it's getting to the point where it's driving you insane. Saving the day, saving the day. When it's getting to the point where it's driving you insane. When it starts to pour and pull things out of control, and you can't run away if you don't let it go. Don't know. You can't lead it to the God. You can't lead it to the Lord. Don't go. You can hesitate, but you gotta get out before it's too late. Saving the day, saving the day. Sneak up fast and slipping the night away. Saving the day, saving the day. When it's getting to the point where it's driving you insane. You can't wait, you can't wait until tomorrow. You can't wait, you can't wait until tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't wait, you can't wait until tomorrow. You can't wait, you can't wait until tomorrow.
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Fight. Finish him. Excellent. Kano. Liu Kang. Raiden. Johnny Cage. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Finish him. Finish him! Fatality.
Woo! People of cyberspace land, what is going on? How is everybody doing today on this day of the week in which things happen in cyberspace land? Where is my mouse? What?
On November 12th, 2024, MichaelK said, "Freak."
I did in fact say that. I'll probably say that many times this evening as well. What is going on, Paul? How's it going? Grimaldo, what is up? Miller time, sup? And any lurkers out there in the land of cyberspace, what is going on? Hopefully all of you are doing great, literally phenomenal on this day as I try and get my life together. I feel like something is not in the right spot on my screen. I have like window OCD. Everything has to be in the exact right spot for me to do the thing. Not a whole lot, Paul. Not a whole lot. Yeah, not a whole lot. That's all I got for you. Not a whole lot's going on out here in this corner of cyberspace land. But yeah, it suddenly started raining out of nowhere here. It was like bright and sunny, and then the next time I looked outside, it was, doing the do and pouring the dews and all that stuff. So that was interesting. We're talking about the weather. This is what we've come to. But hopefully all of you are having a fantastic week and had a fantastic weekend. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush here, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to waste a bunch of time this evening because we have some business to tend to in a couple of different forms. We literally have, first of all, this is the game we're playing today, McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure. But before we play this, we are going to open this random Happy Meal that I found from I do not know how long ago. I have a handful of older Happy Meals that have not been unboxed. That I was saving for a rainy day, literally. So I don't even know what toy is in this, but we're just gonna open it up and we're gonna see what's going on in here. Don't think the nuggies are still good. I highly doubt it, Miller time. I highly doubt it. But then again, I mean, depending on, how many extra fancy preservative thingies are in there, they could be just fine. They could be just fine. But I want to say, McDonald's has since gotten their act together a little bit with some of the ingredients, and it's not just the pink squirts or whatever. Been hiding indoors all day due to the heat advisory. I like being outside when it's nice, but it's just too much. I get that. The heat has been a little all over the place here over the past couple of weeks. It's like one day it is just absolutely blistering, and then the next day it's like, there's a nice breeze and it's kind of tolerable, but usually it's pretty blistering. So I feel that. I totally get that. Okay, so let's see what the heck is in this box. It is a QR code that we scan to play, but what is on the other side, you may be asking yourself? Pet Simulator. I don't know what Pet Simulator. Oh my goodness, there are actually some age-old fries in the bottom of this box. It's quite hard between the fingers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I would actually even be able to eat that if I even tried to eat that. So we're just gonna leave that in there. We're just gonna deposit that in there, and we will return to that at some point in the future, maybe. Okay, let's see what the heck this is. A mystery pet plus lion. It seems as though this may be a double doozy. We may be able to get 2 pets for the price of 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Anyway. Okay, so we got some stickers. We got some decals. We can put different scuba gear and sunglasses and an Apple Vision Pro or something on our pets. So let's see. Okay, so we got 2 pets. That's weird that one of them, they give it away what it is. It's a lion and something else. So let's see. Let's reach on in there. So I'm assuming this is the lion. Oh, it's like a little keychain. I don't know why there's like a little gem on it. That's interesting, but it's a little keychain lion. This is to simulate having a pet. This is all it means to have a pet. You just have a keychain like that. Look at that. So we got a little keychain lion there. Whoop. And let's see what we've got going on here. This green guy. Oh, it's a frog. It appears we have a pet frog now. Look at that. Unless the lion ate the other pet. Yeah, no. Here it is in all its glory. Look at that. Look at that. We've got a frog and a lion. That's great. I love it when things like that happen in cyberspace land. And we can give our frog a Vision Pro here. Look at that. Just like that. That's great. That's great. Look at that. Phenomenal. That's one expensive sticker.
That is one big pilot.
And if I can get this off of here, we've got some snorkeling gear for our lion friend. So let's do that. Great. Look at that. Our lion snorkels. And our frog likes VR experiences. So look at that. That's great. What a blessing from the high heavens that is. Phenomenal. Okay. So anyway, what else are we doing today other than playing with pet simulations? We're playing this video game known as McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure. So this is a game that has been on my wanted list for quite a while. And I've never seen it in the wild. I have never seen it in the wild. Otherwise, and anytime I have something on my list like that, I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for it if I see it. And I don't want to just resort to eBay. I want to, actually get the thing at like a store, or a convention or something. I want to find it out and about. Okay, no hacks, no cheats. But anyway, I came across this on my road trip, whenever the heck that was, about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Finally, we're getting around to playing this, but this is made by Treasure, who has become one of my favorite game developers from back in the 90s. They made a lot of really, really cool stuff. We played Mischief Makers on the stream. Really, really unique. It's usually very kind of like anime-ish kind of inspired. A lot of their characters are very anime-like. Radiant Silvergun is a like an arcade, like a vertical shooter on the Saturn that is fantastic. It's an excellent, if you're into the shooters or the shmups, or the shoot 'em ups, or whatever you call it. If you're into those, highly recommend Radiant Silvergun. And Gunstar Heroes. Gunstar Heroes on the Genesis, which is a fantastic run and gun, kind of like Contra style game, but a little bit more like anime kind of designed characters. Very, very over the top, like all of the audio stuff specifically is also they tend to have a lot of things in their games that just kind of, you can just tell it was made by Treasure. A lot of the character designs and a lot of the audio design are very similar between these different games. What's another game? Oh, we played another one. Oh, what is it on the Saturn? I forgot what it's called. Frick. It's another Heroes game. It's on the Saturn. It's on the tip of the tongue. It's on the tip of the tongue. What the H is the name of that video game? Treasure Sega Saturn games. Yeah. Come on now. Where's just a list of the freaking games? Oh, here we go. Here's some other ones. Dynamite Heady, which I've always wanted to play. That's on the Genesis. I've never played that. This McDonald's game actually came out in 1993, the same year as Gunstar Heroes, so they were quite busy. Guardian Heroes, that's what I was thinking of. Guardian Heroes on the Saturn. That's that was one that we played. That was kind of like a 2.5D game, and it was kind of like you could jump between different lanes. It was kind of a brawler, kind of. But yeah, they haven't made anything since their last game was in 2014. Geist Crusher God and Geist Crusher on the 3DS. But yeah, lots of really cool stuff that they've made. Some Tiny Toon Adventures games. Ikaruga on the Dreamcast and GameCube. Sin and Punishment is another treasure game that I really want to play. That is on the N64. That is apparently a really, really cool game. It only came out in Japan, I believe. But yeah, I've always wanted to play that. We'll play that at some point. What's going on, Super Ducky? How's it going? I also forgot this was going to be a stream this week and just stumbled across the stream just 2 minutes ago, and for a second I thought we were doing a stream dedicated to Happy Meal reviews. If only we had enough Happy Meals to do such a thing. On Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, that's cool. That's probably a pretty good way to play it then. I'm assuming you're talking about Sin and Punishment, right? Miller Time. I think I remember seeing that on there, but it's kind of like an on-rails shooter, except you're playing as a person on foot, if that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, they've made lots of really good stuff, and I definitely want to play some more of their games on the stream here. They made Silhouette Mirage, which is another very interesting game on the Saturn and PlayStation, which I've not played that one. That one's very... I actually got it on the PlayStation not too terribly long ago, but it's interesting. A lot of their games are just like very, very unique. They have very interesting, like, I don't want to call it a gimmick, but they have like very interesting gimmicks in them. In that Silhouette Mirage game, depending on which way you're facing, your character changes colors and they have different abilities. So it's like an action platformer, but it's kind of puzzly because depending on which way you're facing, your character behaves a little differently. So anyway, okay, let's dive into this video game here. I'm going to stop blabbing on and on and on, and we are going to push this button to enter the video game. Make sure I'm in the right spot here. I apologize for the way that my microphone is buzzing right now. I got that to go away for the longest time, and I touched something behind my desk, and now the whole thing is just ruined again. The whole thing is ruined, and I've got to rip and tear and figure out what the H is going on. All right, look at that. I don't know if there's any kind of story here or whatever, but let's see. Let's check the options menu. Oh, and before anybody says anything, this game, I actually do not have the manual for this, unfortunately. So it's just the cartridge and the box, which I'm kind of weird for Genesis games. It's kind of all I'm really concerned about is I really just want the cartridge and the box. Game level beginner. Beginner, normal, expert. Okay, we're just going to start on beginner like Mother Nature intended because we are, in fact, beginners. I'm working on a project. Should probably focus on that. I'll tell you. Nice. Fantastic. Well, good luck on your project, Super Ducky. Appreciate you swinging by and hope everything is well in your corner of cyberspace. Flying by the seat of our pants with no manual. Exactly. Oh, I guess I probably should have looked at this to see... Okay, so scarf is A, shot is B, C is jump. I don't know what a scarf is, but, you know, it's different from shot. So there's that. Oh, there's a story. One day, as Ronald was walking in the magical forest, as one does, he found a small piece of paper under a big tree. What's this? It looks like a piece of treasure map. What's this? It's a piece of treasure map. I wonder where the rest of the map is. What Ronald didn't know was that 3 bad guys each had a piece of the map. Okay, Ronald said with a smile, let's go on a treasure hunt. Don't mind if I do. And so, with a piece of the map in his hand, Ronald begins his adventure. Stage 1, Magical Forest, start. They don't use Ronald McDonald anymore, seems. Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. Okay, so we have sparkles that shoot from our fingertips. That seems good. I think I just murdered a Furby, but wow, I was touched by whatever that thing is. Scarf. Oh, I think this is like a grappling hook thing. That bass synth is everything. Oh, and I murdered a gnome too. My wife would be very unhappy, very cross with me about that because she actually has a gnome collection. The biggest part of getting out all the Christmas decorations around that time of the year is the gnome collection. The gnome collection has to emerge. There are actually several boxes that have nothing but gnomes in them. And unfortunately, I just murdered one. But I guess it is what it is. I'm curious. I was just thinking, like, right as I was starting the stream, I don't really know anything about this game, like why this is a thing, like why Treasure made this. I'd be curious to look up a little history on why this even exists to begin with. It just seems kind of strange that Treasure would make something like this. Okay, so if I hold down the button, then I'm just like locked in. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then I let go and I launch up in the air. Okay. Seems like that'll come into play later on in the story. I appreciate the music here. I feel like it sounds pretty good. Just that I appreciate sound design. So for those of you who don't know much about like sound design and like just generally like mixing and stuff like that in general, a big piece of the puzzle, and it embarrassingly enough took me many years to figure this out. A lot of the things that I learned in the production world are I learned them the hard way. I learned them very slowly. But panning is your friend. So as far as like, panning things left to right, when you're listening to a song, typically, hopefully it's in stereo. So you got left and you got right, and then you got all the space in between. So kind of depending on where things are placed in the stereo spectrum, you can free up a lot of space. So if everything is direct center, then you can think of it like a highway or something. Like you just don't have, you have like a 1-lane road and you're trying to shove a bunch of cars down that 1-lane road. But when you use panning and you're panning stuff, left, right, like this, then suddenly you have opened up other avenues, other lanes for things to go down. So anyway, listening to something like this and hearing the details in the design, like you can hear a lot of stuff going on, like panned hard left, right, and then some melody stuff happening in the center. So it just makes everything sound a lot wider. So anyway, I don't know why I'm giving you guys a lesson on this right now, but it always, I really appreciate it when I can tell that whoever, did the audio for a game, they kind of went a little, not above and beyond, because it's kind of a basic thing, but they did it right, is what I'm saying. I don't know why this tree has a mouth. Is it trying to put its mouth on me? Should I avoid the mouth? I'm uncertain. There are eyes there. Do I just walk through them? It's probably fine. Is this like the Kirby tree? What is the Kirby tree's name? The Kirby tree has a name, and I don't remember what it is. That reminds me, I have like 3 Kirby games on my to stream list. One of them is it's a 3DS game, the Planet Robobot game. I always wanted to play that. Never played that one. I actually gave that to my wife. I think it was for Christmas one year, and she was kind of dabbling in the 3DS thing, and I got her a 3DS and some games, and she played it for a while. But ultimately, she is a hardcore PC gamer, very extremely competitive, way more competitive than me. And, you know, the 3DS was eventually traded for other things. But, what is this brother doing all up in me? Come on now. But anyway, so we sold the 3DS, and I ended up keeping some of her games, and Planet Robobot was one of them, so I can play it eventually. Will-O-Wisp. Is that it? Is that the tree's name? It's something like that. I think it's like Wisp something. That could be right. I honestly don't know. Paul, you could say literally anything, and I would probably say, oh, that sounds kind of right. This definitely has a very, very treasure sound to it. That's one thing that I love about treasure games, like I said earlier, is the sound, is like the sound effects specifically. The sound effects are really cool. Let's see here. 100 golds. How many golds do I have? Do I have 3,990 golds? Okay, hold up. Magic power up 2,000 golds. Continue item. Okay. I mean, these are valid. Ballooned. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know what any of this is. Magic power up. I guess that makes my magic bigger or something. So maybe there's that. That's probably a continue, I'm assuming. Balloon. That I mean, maybe that's if you fall off the map or something, it brings you back up. Life gives you more lives. 1 up. Yeah. That's health. Jewels are health. I don't know what the flowers are. Anyway, let's get this magic power up. I cannot carry any more of it. Apparently, you can only have 3. So anyway, there's that. This game is already more in depth than I would have thought. Exactly, it looks really good too. Yeah, so this is one of those games I've seen people talk about, and I watch a lot of YouTube channels that they talk about hidden gems. So it's stuff that you'd look at it like if you saw this on a shelf. I'll speak for myself. If I saw this on a shelf back in the day, there's no chance I would be picking this up. Like this, there's no chance. There is a McDonald's game on the NES. It's like McKids or something like that. That is a pretty good game. But by 1993, when this came out, there's no chance I would be like eyeballing McDonald's games. It just doesn't look like something that would appeal to me. I can't imagine that this sold super well either, given that. But anyway, get out of here, frick. Okay. No, the gems are floating away. The gems are floating away. Well, they're gone forever. So one of those channels, if any of you are interested in that, is called GameSack. Let me do a little shout out thing here. Not that GameSack needs my shout out at all. Let me make sure that this is the correct Dingleflanger. It is. Where is my Hoobastank? I have found it. There we go. Where's this? Okay. If that works. If you even work, Clabot, I don't even know. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe. Oh, no, it doesn't work. You have to put a little... I don't even know how to use my own junk. I literally don't even know how to use my own freaking Scooby Snacks. I really need to spend 5 minutes and actually fix that. Anyway.
Shout out to GameSack. Go check them out.
But yeah, GameSack is a fantastic YouTube channel, and he kind of goes over. Every episode is themed, and you know, maybe it's, I don't know, games that made hardware look weak, or games that were left in the arcade, games that were only in the arcade. Just like different themes like that, and he'll just talk about a lot of different games and comparing different games and whatever. And so it's a pretty good source for finding out about new games that, you know, I've never may have given the chance before. Whoa. What? What the H? Anyway, may not have given a chance before, but yeah, so this was in one random episode. I have no idea which one, and thought it looked quite excellent, so here we are. Whoop! Oh, I can ride the frog, as one does. Okay. But like I said, I have no idea what the story is with this. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know if they started making something else and somebody wanted them to make a McDonald's game, and they just... That happened a lot back in the 90s, where sometimes a developer was making something else, and then, you know, the publisher or somebody, they were like, actually, can you put this character in that? It'd probably do better if you did that. So I don't know if it's one of those situations or what. Whoop! Should I... Okay. I don't know why Ronald has this like lean when he's running. He's like leaning back, you know. He's poking his belly out. I don't know what to tell you. It appears. Whoa! Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? I wonder where we're going. Whoa, what are you? Should I shoot? I can't do anything but dodge. Dodging is the only thing I can do. Do not do this. We are picking up speed, it appears. Blast off. Whenever something like that happens in a game, I always think about, like, in real life, like, if that had happened, how high up in the air that would have been just then. Oh, Miller time. That's a quote for the ages. I love that. Good grief. Okay. Let me put my thingy over here. Yep. Got to make sure all the things are in the right spot. What was that? Something is exploding. I think I just murdered Puff the Magic Dragon. 0? What is this? Well, I shouldn't have touched that, I guess. Safety zone. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, motherless. I thought that I had more time than that. I got a little too cocky there, you know what I'm saying? Frick, I touched the water. Mother of ShamWow. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go up here. Whoop. Got him. Easy. What the... Okay. Whoa! Squirts everywhere. Okay. I'm in the safety zone. Should I be somewhere else? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that water or fire? Or a little bit of both? Can't really tell. It's probably fine. Okay, here's the store. So we have 6,000 golds. Well, we can't do anything more with that. What did... I mean... You know, a life. 2 jewels would be... Wait. Life item. Is that... What is it? Okay, what is the difference between a life item and 2 jewels? Let's see. Okay, we got... Okay, so that's definitely health. Yellow flower. Screw it. Alright, we got 2. Yeah, load them up. We got all this junk. Okay, I want to save up a little. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, frick, I touched it again. It's not what a guy wants. Alright. Whoop! Hey! Probably the life item was like, oh, you know, that makes sense. But I'm playing on beginner, so I probably don't need that, because I think when you play on normal, you only have like 4 gems or something like that. So maybe, I love how it just announces that you are playing on beginner the entire time you're playing this video game. That's great. Frick. Yeah, whatever. It's a bit quiet in here today. It is, in fact, you know, it is one of those days, but that's cool. All good. It literally tells you you're in this. See, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just doing rookie things here, and yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Even Gorilla25, what is going on? How's it going? It is so great to see you today on this exact day. That was water that I touched, and it hurt me. It injured me. I like how these little squares, little platform, whatever you want to call it, little blocks, they have like little windows so you can see the water. Just like the little details like that. Ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum-dum. I'm gonna need these bees to leave me the hickory dickory dock alone. Interesting that the gems kind of float away. Don't touch. What if I touch? What? But what if I touch? Oh. Hamburglar, am I ever glad to see you. What's that you say? Oh, you want 2 of my magic jewels? What's that you say? You'll give me a hint for the jewels? Really? Will you give him the jewels? Do you guys think he's going to rob me of my jewels? I love this gigantic, seemingly like projection TV there. Okay, here. Take my jewels. Take them. Oh, I can attack them while they're eating the jewels? Really? Thanks, Hamburglar. I'll give it my best shot. Okay. Thanks again for the tip, Hamburglar. All right, let's get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Whoop. Whoa! That sound right there, that is one of the most treasure sounds on the planet. right, let me buy a jewel here. Since I had to give up. I had to give Hamburglar my jewels in order to proceed. Wow, that was almost tragic. Whoop. Ah, stop it. Okay. I was about to say, this feels like a boss is about to happen. What the H am I fighting? Is that a tomato? Yes, sir! Frick, I'm being touched. Okay. Frick. I go, ugh. Yeah, baby. Frick. I still don't know what the flowers do, question mark. Ooh, give me that. Give me that. I got a pair of jewels. Yeah! Take it. Look at that. Ouch, ow, owie. You win, Ronald. Please, take my piece of the map. Okay. Look at that. We have acquired the map. Hey, it fits the piece I have perfectly. I wonder who has the rest of this map. So, Ronald got the second part of the map and continued his adventure. Magical Town. What is being discussed here? The treasures of a... Michael K. must be referring to his impressive collection of video games, or perhaps he's discovered a new hobby in jewel making. Either way, it sounds like a sparkling topic for his next stream. Just remember, folks, in cyberspace, the only jewels that matter are the ones that come with pixels and nostalgia. Exactly. 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 All right, we're on a train. Whoa, hey, ha, ho. Whoop. Boom, boom. Oh, I was going to say, I forgot to say this because I was in the heat of battle. I've said this many times, but as a composer, as a video game music composer, if your boss music is not one of the best tracks in the game, you have failed. You have literally failed your entire job. You should be ashamed of yourself. But in this case, whoever the composer was of this game, they nailed it because that boss music was pretty fantastic. I would 100% do a drum cover of that song. So Ronald is basically going around and bullying these random people for their property and beating them up when they don't give it to him. Such strong family values. It does appear that that is a thing that is happening. I don't know what to tell you. There's this bro that's over here sleeping. Should I zap said bro? Well, apparently I cannot zap bro. It's fine. I like the aesthetic of this game. I really appreciate, I don't know, like the everything's like really kind of like blocky looking. I don't know why. Is that a McDonald's thing? I don't know what to tell you. But I just appreciate the aesthetic here. And I love that Ronald has a hook shot in the form of his scarf or whatever. Well, that's not what a guy clown wants. Well, frick. I fully thought that I was going to do a good there, but instead I, in fact, did a bad. I still don't know what the flowers are, but I'm just going to assume that they do a good, and I'm going to continue to stock up on them. See, I was trying to get that gym upgrade for literally no reason whatsoever. Right? That was unnecessary because I have full gyms because I am playing on beginner mode. Get out of here. Ooh. I got a balloon. Look at that. Whoop. I'm just such a fan of that just like FM slap bass. It's just, it is so good. Hey! Get on out of there. Get on out of there. All right, do I just hop off here? Well, I should have hopped a little further so I could get that M. I'm not sure what it is. It seems like it could be like a Happy Meal or something. What? What is a clown to do? What is a clown to do? Oh, am I? Oh. Haha. I see. Whoop! Frick. Give that to me. Oh, great. I missed it, and now it's gone forever. These, like, unicorn Furby things are a little disturbing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He can reach out that way, too. That's not what you want. Get on out of here. Stop with the reaching. Stop it. Keep your fingers to yourself. All right. I have not been paying attention to 2,000 golds a game. Let's rock and roll. Oh, we are playing Tetris something. Okay. I mean, okay. Oh, is that not what you do? Frick. Frick! Apparently I do not know how to do the do. Is this good? How many things do you have to get in a row for it to do a thing? Freaking farts.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, okay, so you got to get 3 in a row. 3 bros in a row. Frick. Oh no. I hesitated. Mother of ShamWow. Mother of frick. Mother of frick. Mother of frick. That's not what I want. Come on. Spin it. Spin. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Oh, frick. I should have done it the other dingus. The other dingus. The other dingus. Okay. Well, I feel like that was... No, I don't want to play again. Get me out of there. Can I touch that? Ha-ha! I stole your jewels. Okay. Oh, I appreciate the reflection. I appreciate the reflection. That just brings me great joy. Whoa, hey, you're there. Whoa, hey! Get out of here with that nonsense. Why, what? Hey, who, hi? Wow, they just straight up grabbed me. Okay. What do I'm assuming I should just avoid. I want that, though. Yeah, baby. Oh, no! Take me back. And then they rob me. Okay, whatever. Get me out of here. Everyone's just trying to steal my jewels, and it's just not what a guy needs. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have a friend. Help me, Ronald. I have been kidnapped by a wicked circus owner. I could break the lock on this pen if only I had some magic jewels. Would you give me some of your jewels? Don't mind if I do. It takes 2 jewels, a pair of jewels, to release our friend. Look at that. Does that mean, did we get something out of that deal? Does that mean we win? Okay, I appreciate this. Graphically, I appreciate this. Should I... What's happening? Ah! Whoop. Whoop. I'm assuming if this slams me up against the sidewall, then I'm just done for, right? Well, no. I'm your paper boy. Oh, I thought that was the sound that Ronald was making when he was ducking. I didn't realize the train was making it. It's just a coincidence. What the frick is happening right now? Literally, what is going on? Reminds me of the ending of Speed. Man, it has been so long since I've seen Speed. Oh, okay, that's not... Shh. What? Can I grab something? Or am I screwed? Okay. What is happening in this video game? What is a clown to do? What am I supposed to grab onto? All right, I gotta stock up on some flowers, you know what I'm saying? And replenish the jewels. Wait, what? Wait, do flowers unlock jewels? I don't understand. Good thing you're playing on easy. Spoilers, bad guy gets his head knocked off on top of a train. I don't... Man, it's been I was just trying to remember when... I haven't seen Speed in a very, very long time. I don't... It'd be like basically watching it for the first time if I were to watch it again. What is happening? I can't move. I'm being touched. I am being touched. What? Hey, sucker. That's sucker with an S, by the way. Woo, that was close. Next time, be more careful. Good luck, Ronald. No. Oh. Whoa. Ooh-ah! Ooh-ah! Everything about this is great. Can I... Saw it on LOL or TNT or something a couple of days ago. I have it on Laserdisc. I was actually going to watch it not too long ago, and then I just simply didn't. It's actually been a while since I've watched a Laserdisc. What was the last Laserdisc that I watched? I'm trying to remember. I was gonna watch Brave Little Toaster. I actually pulled that out and I was gonna watch it, but then I ended up getting something came up and I had to stop. Frick. Are you kidding me with that? Get on out of there. Whoop. A lot of treasure sound effects, they do this thing that makes it sounds like it has like an echo on it. Woo, woo, woo. Like a lot, like the jump does that. They do that a lot. I appreciate their sound design. Appreciate it. Whoa! Alrighty then. Frick! Holy farts. What? Okay. This way? Yes. Yep. Bueno. Can I touch? Should I do something? What are the balloons for? Can I grab balloon? No. Can I run on balloon? No. Is this an abduction event? I am uncertain. Hey. Oh, there are handlebars on the bad guy. Yeah, baby. Okay, we got this. Come on now. Maybe we don't got this. Okay, so can I just fly around forever? I'm uncertain if this attack is doing an attacking. It seems as though that's a shield. Woo! Woo! Hey, look at me. Whoop! No, 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 no. There's no health on these bosses, right? Right? I think you gotta aim for the head. See, that's my thought, but I'm not sure. Unsure if I aim for the head or his little dangly dingy thing down there. It appears... I can't really get down in there. Do the balloons have anything to do with it other than just being platforms, I wonder? Probably not. Can I go down? No, I cannot. Come on now. What we got going on here? With an H! I can't charge up my sparkulator. Can I walk on him? No. The other boss, I feel like, had a pretty good indication that it was being hit. Like it was taking damage, but... not so sure about this one here. I can't shoot up, so there's that. Does it have something to do with this? Yes. Okay, it does. You're telling me I have to give up a freaking... Okay. That's how you attack the bosses, all the bosses, is you have to give up a gem in the process. So when they're chewing on your jewels, then you can attack them. Okay, but that makes sense because then these enemies down here, you can get your jewels back from the enemies. Frick. Yeah, baby! Are you a friend? Wow, you're very sad looking. I didn't mean it. Very sorry about it. Looking like an M&M. Look at that. Please stop crying. I didn't know. Wait. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to. I hit the start button. It skipped everything. I'm so wounded by that. Frick. Farts. Okay. Anyway. Whoa. Look at you. Dadgummit. Whoop. Oh, mother of pearl. Sometimes video games are hard. Mother of ShamWow. Not paying attention to the story is Gaming Sin 101. Yeah, it was not. That was not my intention. I did not mean to skip the story. I would never do such a thing. Ever. Whoop. Look at that. Okay.
The current DSi count is 767. This is the first of the day. Is this a speedrun? Backwards?
Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Whoa! What the? Oh, wow. It saws your little raft in half. That's pretty cool. I just greatly appreciate that. Frack! All right. We're doing okay. Whoa! We were doing okay. We were doing okay. The goal was at the beginning? Okay, I appreciate going to the left. That's not something that happens that often in video games. Get these freaking penguins out of here. Bro, the penguins are everywhere. Come on now. Whoa! Okay, there. All right, do I go this way? Am I... No, I don't believe I go this way. Can I not stand up where the penguins are? Can I not stand up there? Do the penguins not decease? What the H? I'm being robbed of all my jewels. I mean, do I go this way? Is this a thing that I do? Well, obviously not, because I just gave up the ghost. They're waving at you. Are they my friend? Do I go back the way that I came? What is happening in this video game? What? Whoa, a guy has some lips. That guy has some lips. It's very alarming. What is happening? Slightly terrifying, yes. Where do I put myself is the question. Here we go. There we go. Whoop. Got him. Straight up got. Okay. Whoop. Only slightly. Okay, let's stock up on the junks. Oh, great. I'm very good at this. Okay. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the moment. This is my time to shine. All right, we're going to get 3 of these bros. Boom, baby. 3 entire bros. I mean, I don't really think there's much I can do here. Do one of those maneuvers. And can I... Nah. Yep. I don't know if anything can come out of that, but it's cool. Okay. Boom, baby. Boom. All over your face. Boom. This is professional video game playing. Boom, boom. Yep. Oh, don't mind if I do. Whatever. Frick. I like this song. I'm just quite a fan of the soundtrack here. That was kind of unexpected. For some reason, I don't know why I just did that. Goodness gracious. I just wasn't really... I knew the game was good, but I wasn't really expecting much from the soundtrack. But, you know, here we are. Boop. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh. Well, it's been a pleasure, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. Oh, we did something. Oh, we did something else. Frick. Oh, we could do diagonal. I didn't realize we could do diagonal. Look at that. Mother of... Ah! No, I don't want to play again. Leave me alone. Okay. Give me all of the money. Whoop. Some of that. Frick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing? So we can keep going. Some of that. Mother of pearl. Yep. That's not what you want. That's not what a guy wants. No! Huh! Frick! Motherless. Good grief. Oh no. I already see my future of this part. Son. Okay. So what happens is I start spamming the button and then I screw up. Huh. Okay. Cannonballs are being shot, apparently. Okay. Oh, we made it. Look at that. Success. Well, that's not ideal. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. What is behind door number 1? Oh, we got some of these enemies. Leave me alone. Thanks, enjoy. Woo! Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a hand. Great. This is exactly what I wanted every single time that I've wanted it. I guess when you get 3 white flowers and 2 gold flowers, then you get a gem. And then if you have it all full like this, then when you lose a gem, then you get one automatically, maybe? Okay. Balloons are quite helpful. I don't really necessarily want to spend 10,000 golds on one, but I have all of the sparkle power-ups a guy can have. I mean, you know, whatever, I guess. Let's get some 1-ups up in here. Okay, so... Whoa, what is that, bro? Just ate a big bologna and cheese sandwich. Nice. I'm a big fan. There used to be a burger place near me that they had it was like a fried bologna sandwich. Or, I mean, it wasn't really like batter fried, right? But it was just like, you know, it was a bologna sandwich, and it was just, it was quite excellent. And I miss that place. But here we are. Mother of Pearl. Alright, we're not going to mess up this time around. Okay. Do not touch me, Furby. Ugh. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa! What is this bro's face? What is happening? Whoa! Okay. That is such a unique enemy. I just greatly appreciate that. Get out of here. Oh, my cat is desperately trying to tell me that it is time to eat, even though it is not. Wow. Kitty cam. I didn't even realize she was right there in the camera. Need more kittens on stream. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. If I completely submerge, it's okay. Oh! Grimace! I'm so tired I can barely move. Do you think you could give me a couple of jewels? Thanks, I feel much better. The captain went through this door. He's got a piece of the map. Good luck. What? Grimace, get out of here. You're gonna drown. What are you doing? I mean, I guess probably the move is to buy the gem first and then buy the flowers, so because otherwise you have wasted a lot of golds, you know. Meow is exactly what she's saying to me right now. She's saying, feed me immediately. What is happening? Frick. Okay, this is one of those situations where you just don't want to mess up. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. At least there's no Sonic drowning panic music. This is true. That is quite anxiety inducing. Okay, why are those hands juggling those jewels? It's alarming. Can I lower myself down like? Yeah, look at that. Oh, motherless. I sure hope that that was not bad that I fell down here. I hope that. I don't know what to do with you. Okay. Okay, all right. I'll take that. I mean, might as well get a one up here. I have everything else a guy could ask for. All right, what do we got going on here? Whoa, hey, ho. Whoa. All right, so we got to let Captain Lips take our jewels. And then from there, then we can do an attacking. Frick. Dadgummit. Okay, this next time is going to be the one. I feel it. I desperately feel it. Well, bro went exactly where I was going to go. Twice. 2 times in a row, even. Yep. Yep. Motherless. No. All right, let's get some jewels back here. Some of that. Whoa, hey, what? Take my jewels! Motherless. Yep. Take it. Got him. Take that, Captain Lips. It's good. That's good. No, please. I give up. Wow. Ronald's looking. He's got a booty. Ronald's got a booty on him. Did you see that? Aha, this must be the last. Yes, this must be the last piece of the map. Now, let's see if it fits. Yes, a perfect fit. But where's the treasure? Question mark. Why, this isn't Earth, it's a moon. How are we ever going to get there? Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go ask the professor. Good idea. He's sure to help us. So Ronald and his friends went to the professor's house. Very inconspicuous. What? Treasure on the moon? Of course I can help you. I didn't know there was a professor in McDonald's lore. I'll make you a rocket ship. You'll be there in no time. Yep-a-doo. Okay, now we're getting on a rocket ship with all of our little friends. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! Ho 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 ho! Oh, go! Yep-a-doo! A crash landing. Now, how are we going to get home? Don't tell me we'll be stuck on this moon forever. Come on, everybody, cheer up. There's got to be something we can do. Why don't we all split up and look for someone to help us fix the ship? Magical moon. I love that. Ooh, this looks nice. I love this. Okay, let me go feed these monstrosities. Because dinner time is getting earlier and earlier every single day. I will BRB very quickly. Don't nobody go nowhere.
The hot wind blowing, dragging lines across the sand. The crumbling buildings and the mines are all that stand. Just like the buffalo blindly following the herd, we try to justify all the things that have occurred. I don't know what I've been told, but the wishes of the people can't be controlled. I don't know what I've been told, but the wishes of the people can't be controlled. Heat of the desert, dust settles on my face. Without a compass, the soldier knows no disgrace. Out of the ashes, the eagle rises still. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will. Here I am, dirty and faceless, waiting to heed your instruction. On my own, invisible warrior, I am a wind of destruction.
Jagged lines across the sand, the crumbling buildings and our minds are all that stand. Just like the buffalo blindly following the herd, we try to justify all the things that have occurred. Heat of the desert, dust settles on my face. Weed out a compass, the soldier knows no disgrace. Out of the ashes, the eagle rises still. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will. Here I am, dirty and faceless, waiting to heed your instruction. On my own, invisible warrior, I am a wind of destruction. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will.
All men who bend their will.
We fight for justice in a forgotten place. Fulfill our duty, vanish without a trace. Don't need a medal for all the men we kill. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will. Here I am, dirty and faceless, waiting to heed your instruction. On my own, invisible warrior, I am a wind of destruction. Wind of destruction.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a guy who's got everything?
Oh yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find it. Must keep on moving ahead.
No time for guessing.
Fight on my plan instead. Okay,
Trusting
and we're back.
Never, 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 never quit. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I learned that at WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in. But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Always to the top. What is going on, Coffee Cup Arcade? How is it going? It is so good to see you today on this day of the week. How have things been going out in your neck of the woods? +1 for Treasure, indeed. I absolutely love Treasure. I don't even know when. I feel like they've just been one of my favorite developers forever. It's like probably Gunstar Heroes is the first Treasure game that I played, and I just absolutely fell in love with everything that they. Actually, no, that's a lie. Mischief Makers. Mischief Makers was actually the first Treasure game that I played, but I didn't know it was a Treasure game. And then Gunstar Heroes was the first game that made me realize that I loved Treasure, and then I realized that Mischief Makers, went back and played it as an adult. You know how it is, all that stuff. So, but yeah, this game is quite excellent. It's oozing with treasure goodness. The sound.
Stop it. Get some help.
The sound design, a lot of the visual effects and stuff like that. It's just some really, really cool stuff. Working again, so I feel great. That's fantastic. That's good to hear. How are you? I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. I've had a insanely busy, just like an insanely busy couple of months here recently. But things have started to kind of like level out, starting to get back into just a normal routine without all the extra craziness. I was touched by a trampoline spider. Things are starting to even back out, so that's good. Oh, and then I was sick immediately following all the craziness. I got a cold, but it turned out to be one of those blessings in disguise because I feel like it forced me to just kind of like pump the brakes on everything and just like freaking just stop. So it's been good. It's been good. I did, in fact, have a bad case of the cooties. I'm not going to lie to you in the slightest. Wow. The balloons do no good if you just immediately release them. I'm going to be traveling in a couple of weeks for work. So I'm hoping, well, I should have quite a bit of downtime, actually. Whenever I travel for like, oh my gosh, whenever I travel for like audio engineering work, there's usually like a lot of downtime involved in it. It's a lot of like do a bunch and then just like kind of wait forever, and then do a bunch and then kind of wait forever. So I should have quite a bit of downtime, and I'll be able to do hopefully a little bit of game hunting in the area where I'm going. Hopefully there'll be some good stuff. Hopefully I can find some good stuff that's not a million miles away, thus requiring $1 million Uber ride. I'm sorry, what moon are we on right now? Should I be concerned about all the aliens that are on the moon? What do I do for work? I am an audio engineer. So that takes the form of a lot of different things. But some of it is like live audio stuff. Some of it is studio stuff. This coming trip that I am going on is going to be a live audio thing, and it's going to be it's going to be a corporate convention where it's not going to be anything exciting, but hopefully it'll be chill. Yeah, for sure. Miller time. I was a programmer for about 13 years. What is happening? I was grabbed. I was a developer for about 13 years, and I liked the creative side of it, but like all the business stuff just kind of completely ruined it for me, and it was one of those things where I liked being creative, but I didn't really enjoy the process as much, so it was like very little dopamine for a lot of the unpleasant stuff that I had to put my brain through to do all that stuff. So I was able to, it was kind of like a long transition period, but I was able to work out getting out of that and moving over to doing audio stuff and all that. So it's been quite fantastic. I'm quite thankful that I was able to make that move. And I do still obviously do like the programming stuff with a lot of the stuff on stream. So this is a good creative outlet for that. and it's, you know, very, very low pressure and whatever. So that's cool. And I like low pressure. I am my own boss when it comes to all that kind of stuff. And when something doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. And I don't have somebody calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning, beating down my door because, you know, some thing that's completely out of my control has broken. And, but it's my problem still. So, yeah. Anyway. What? Okay. Do not touch me. I'm assuming that's a camera there. I like the cameras are like eyes. Well, Clabot might give you a piece of his mind if he doesn't work right. You're not wrong. Clabot has broken quite a bit. Quite a few times. That guy has done something goofy. Can I go down? How do I go down? This song, though. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Okay. Could have sworn I tried there. Whatever. What is happening?
On June 11th, 2024, MichaelK said, "I will take every single one of those hootie hotties right here in my face."
I'm sure. Okay, you don't want to pop the floating cat there. I just don't really feel like doing this again. I'm not gonna lie. Can I stand on top of the cat balloon? Is that a thing? I don't know, but I'm doing this instead. It's fine. Whoop! Frick. I think I need a bro here. One of these bros. Come on now. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is our moment. Yep. Zap, zap, brother. Okay. Frick, the wrong button was pressed by my finger! Ugh. I never go high enough when I'm trying to jump off from that particular balloon.
Le who? The her.
Yes, indeed. Indeedy McDoodleson. Okay. Whoop. There we go.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Precisely that. Well, that's not what you want. Can I shoot these bros? No, I cannot shoot these bros. Whoopoo! Can I do like a slide? It does not appear I can do a slide. How do you get down there? Oh, you just... Okay. That's interesting. I like how Ronald just shoots... He just shoots magic out of his fingers. I like that. Like, what else would he use as a weapon? What is this freaking thing? A giant novelty hammer, of course. Frick! Okay. Oh, look at that! Oh, that gives you full gems. An entire set of full gems. That's great. Whoa, you are there. A UFO bat. He could throw Big Macs at enemies. Yeah, I mean, he could. He could, in fact. You know, that might make more obvious sense if he was throwing burgers. Specifically Big Macs. Frick. Oh, my farts! Okay. Look at that. And that, I will take that. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Whoop. Okay. 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 Okay, that could have been bad, but it appears it was fine. It appears it's okay. Okay, I thought that was an enemy, and then I was dodging it. Oh, you freaking UFO bat. Get out of here. Unbelievable. I should have been in the boardroom meeting when this I agree with that. You know, that is always a go-to thought of mine. Anytime I'm playing like some kind of weird game or something, just to like think about the serious meeting that took place where they were discussing this game, this particular experience. What is going on, Emmanuel? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing literally fantastic, the best you have ever been in your entire life right now at this exact point in time. What? Okay. And we're back. Whoop. Whoa. None of that. Okay. Should I go down here? Should I not go down here? I don't know. That looks like a friendly little friend. Should I even be going this way? I don't know. I wish Ronald could do some kind of like dash or some kind of like slide or something. What is the price difference between these? Okay, it is cheaper to buy 2 jewels. Okay. We have 8,000 golds. Let's go ahead and get a 1-up. Rock and roll that 1-up. Oh, okay. Okay, great. I guess we have to walk the whole way back. I'm going to lose all the freaking gems that I just earned. It's fine. Whoop. Dadgummit. It's a pretty interesting mechanic, though, that you got gems, and then you've got the flowers, the gold flowers and the white flowers, and depending on how many you have, like those give you gems. I don't know. Whoa! What? Holy frick! Oh boy. You... How do I know if something is about to happen? You just know. You hear things happening. Oh, good grief. Son! It just all happens so fast. The solution is simply to just get good. That truly is a very treasure-like thing, though. It's just some like weird little cool gimmicky kind of thing. Who are you? Wait a minute. You're that Ronald clown, aren't you? If you want to see your friends again, you'll give me those jewels. Well, have at 'em, sir. Crunch, crunch. So these are the famous magic jewels. Yummy. They sparkle in my tummy. I don't know why, but I suddenly feel so sleepy. Zzz. Okay, Fry Kids, get away. Hurry. Oh, those were Fry Kids. I didn't even know what those were, the little colored friends were that were doing the thing there. And they float, apparently. OG Happy Dude, how's it going? It's so great to see you. How's it going? Crazy to think this is all how McDonald's started. It is. This is the literal story, the literal story of where the burgers came from. I just realized what actually is this boss about to be all up in our face parts. I'm alive and upright, so I'm here. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I am happy to hear it. What are these balls doing? Whoop. Yeah, baby. How to go down? Oh, I go in. Oh, I see. Take it. Frick. I guess the answer is I need to be... Bro, this music is great. These boss themes are fantastic. All right, this should be where the rubber meets the road here. All right. Eat my jewels. Did it work? Yes. Oh, no. Frick. Huh. Bro, this song is fire. Come on down here. Oh, get out of the way. No. Ho ho ho! Okay. Do not follow me, sir. Okay. Yeah, baby! Look at that! The sound font is the only reason why I prefer the SNES over the Genesis, even though I was a Sega kid growing up. Yeah, it's interesting. It depends. I feel... Hold up. Deep lore time. Stop. You won. Go ahead, take the treasure. You beat me, so now it's yours. Aw, poor little fella. We don't want your treasure. All we want is to go home. Our ship is broken. Without it, we're stuck here. Ah, leave it to me. What kind of treasure is this? Does the treasure fix rocket ships? Like I said, bullying people for their money. What is happening? I didn't realize this was a Ronald McDonald game until the... Take care. Please visit me again. After we just fought. It better not be that treasure was the friends we made along the way. It kind of does appear that way. I'm confused why we went to the moon to get the treasure, and then in the end we were like... And so ends another fun adventure for Ronald and his friends. Look at that. Treasureland adventure. It's interesting because in the game, Treasureland is one word, but on the box, Treasureland is 2 words. And whenever I look the game up, Treasureland is 2 words. These are the kind of details that I'm trying to figure out every single time I'm trying to put the name of a game on a stream or something like that. But anyway, Happy Dude, going back to what you said. Yeah, the Genesis, the problem with the Genesis sound chip is that in the hands of somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing, it can absolutely pierce your ear holes and make them bleed. But to me, when somebody really knows how to use the Genesis sound chip, I much prefer it over the Super Nintendo sound. It just kind of depends on the game. Like this game, this is very well done. The sound in this game is fantastic. I think probably the best example of Genesis music that I can think of is Xenocrisis, which it's made by Bitmap Bureau. It's a newer game, but that soundtrack is so good. It is. I cannot imagine it sounding any other way. And it just kind of goes back to kind of the sound. It's a lot more in the sound design, like instrument design department, than the Super Nintendo is, because a lot of the Super Nintendo audio is literally just compressed samples of, a synthesizer, and that's it, versus a lot of the stuff in Genesis games is actually, those sounds are made by the hardware. So it's a little bit of a different approach. But I feel like there's a lot more room for it to sound like straight up, garbage. So, and there's the whole thing about, there's like an audio library that a lot of Genesis games used that, what is it called? The Gems library, I think. And it just sounds, I think there are like a couple of instances I've heard of it actually being used okay, but for the most part, like 90% of the games that used it they just sounded horrific. It was just nightmare fuel. What is that enemy? I didn't even see that enemy. Lion King win. We played Lion King last year. Was it last year? We played it. We played a handful of like cartoon games. So we played Lion King. We played a Ren and Stimpy game, a Rocko's Modern Life game. There was something else. There was a lot of controller blaming on that one. Okay, Miller time. Okay, that was completely valid, because legitimately there was something going on with this controller, and specifically that game, where I could not use the appropriate button combinations to play that stupid freaking second level or whatever with the monkeys and the giraffes and all that garbage. Legitimately. So once I switched to an actual real life Genesis controller, the friction went away and we got pretty far. But it did not beat it. One thing that I would like to do, though, speaking of The Lion King, is play Aladdin. So I would like to play both Aladdin on Genesis and Aladdin on Super Nintendo. So I grew up with the Genesis one. I never had the Super Nintendo one. I picked it up a while back. I played a little bit of it, but you know, I didn't get too terribly far. So I would like to actually play both of those, like kind of back to back on stream, and just kind of compare the two. I think that'd be pretty interesting. So yeah, that's a thing. So anyway, I guess that means I got to figure out something else to play for the next hour that's not Lawn Mowing Simulator. So let me think about this for a second. You play the Genesis one. That's cool. I watched a video not too long ago comparing the Super Nintendo one to the Genesis one, and they're just very, very different. And it's another one of those weird things that happened. This happened a lot, like in the 90s, where they would give different developers the same information, the same license, whatever, and then just be like, okay, go. And so you'd wind up with like completely different games on multiple consoles. So, I don't think this game was ever ran at a GDQ. Checks notes. Well, GDQ 2022. No word I didn't remember. It happened in the 2 years that never existed. Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, this game was a lot of fun though. This was really good. And it is most definitely a treasure game. It absolutely just bleeds treasure. And the more treasure games you play, the more you kind of pick up on that. But heard Animaniacs was similarly. I have heard Animaniacs is a good game too. I have not played that one. So, yeah. Let me go look at my shelves over here, and I'm going to try to find something else to play for the next hour. I didn't think that it seemed pretty easy for the 10 minutes I saw the end boss fight. I was, in fact, the game does default to beginner mode, so that was played on beginner mode. I'm sure playing it on normal, I can't imagine playing it on normal would be that much more difficult. Let me just very quickly look and see, but I think whenever you play this on normal mode, you just have less. You start off with less health. Yeah, you just start off with less health. So, and I think probably less lives, and you have to kind of collect them as you go. So there's that. There's that whole thing. But yeah, anyway, okay. I will BRB very quickly again. I'm going to try to find something else to play. Don't nobody go nowhere once again.
Test your might.
We just heard this. Don't play that. That's fine.
They say we live in the darkness. They say there's trouble ahead. Every day there's sorrow today. Tomorrow blind, dancing instead. 'Cause I can dance through the danger. The magic flows through my soul. All around is seeming in the dream. I'm dreaming of better day. Can't be far away. So I will dance through the danger and fly away to the stars. Take my lead and I'll start it to the beat of my heart. I'll never give up in my fight till the future is bright. So we will dance through the danger. Together we'll never fail. We will forge a path to our destiny. I ask you to dance with me, so the world can see that we can dance through the danger. Together we will set sail for a time and space with a festive pace. See the road as a happy place. Yeah, we can dance through the danger and fly away to the stars. Come along, don't miss this, 'cause I know that this is a time.
Goo yeah. Okay. This is going to be completely out of left field here. So this is this is a game that I got not too long ago. True Lies, staying in line with the Sega Genesis here. So this is obviously based on the True Lies movie from the 90s. I've been wanting to check this out. I don't really know anything about this, so we're gonna do the do here. And before we do that, we're gonna take a gander at the manual, which had a bite taken out of it. So we're gonna take a look-see here at wow, there's a whole story here. Okay, so what are the controls? We've got that reminded me to download Winamp on the new. Nice. Absolutely that. Do it. So D-pad move, obv. A is diving, shoulder roll. Okay, so dive is tap twice. Lock fire is A. Fire weapon is B. Swap weapons is C. Oh, this actually has a 6-button controller layout and a 3-button controller layout. Okay. So swap weapons is X and Z. Y and A are lock fire. B is fire weapon. C. Okay. Seems fine. Seems good. Oh, there's somebody. I see. Okay. I'm choking to death. It's fine. Nothing to see here. I love getting, obviously used games like this, and somebody has made like a little map in there. Somebody drew a little map. That's somebody's little map. They were getting all up in this game, and they decided, I need to draw a map of the subway for some reason. I'm wondering why. Does that mean it's difficult? Does that mean it's kind of maze-like? I guess we will find out shortly if we get that far. Let's see. Let's just look at the story here. Meet Harry Tasker. His wife and daughter think it's a slightly dull. He's a slightly dull computer salesman, but his friend and colleague Albert Gibson knows the truth. Harry is a top agent for Omega Sector, an ultra-secret government agency whose motto, "The last line of defense," spells out its mandate to prevent any terrorist threats to freedom. Harry has the fate of a nation and the fight of a lifetime on his hands when the Crimson Jihad, a fanatic terrorist group led by the ruthless Abu Aziz, steals nuclear warheads from the former Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan and threatens to detonate them on U.S. soil unless their demands are met. Together with Gib, Harry must risk everything to prevent devastating destruction. The action is global as Harry's mission takes him from the snowy slopes of Switzerland to the Forbidden City of China, with deadly stops in the Florida Keys and a host of other locales that will prove unhealthy to the unwise. There's plenty of scenery, but it's no vacation. Each mission is more menacing than the last, but each... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's dive in here. I would be shooketh if we... beat this, but here we are. The Zoomers nowadays will never know the torture of playing MK or Street Fighter 2 with a 3-button Genesis controller. For sure. Absolutely that. Okay. This button is the right one. Now, this is probably going to be a prime example of a not great Genesis soundtrack. I just feel that. I feel that. 100%. Okay. Harry emerges from the icy waters and onto, Chateau grounds undetected. Okay, Harry, you've got to attach the modem to the computer upstairs and download the files. The place is swarming with guards, so keep a low profile. Do I have bullets? Yes, I do. Don't waste them. For goodness sake, Harry, watch out for the taxpayers. This is an election year after all. Okay, so I was not supposed to slay that guy. Whoa, chill out. Oh, okay, this is cool. So this controls a lot like Xenocrisis, actually. Come on now. Okay, I don't want to murder that guy. Whoa! Lowriding, what's going on? How's it going? It's so good to see you on this day of the week. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna I'm kind of digging the music here. The instrument design isn't the greatest, but you know, I'm kind of digging the song at least. I don't believe it. You hit another civilian. The boss. Oh, my bad. Wait, are you a civilian, or is that a flamethrower? Oh, you're a. Harry, you hit another civilian. Normally a deranged psycho like you would be seen as an asset in the cover. However, this is a highly public situation. The mission's at wash, and you've blown your cover. Okay, let's do that. Okay. It looks like a flamethrower. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I can bump it up a little bit for you, Miller time. There you go.
On November 12th, 2024, MichaelK said, "Frickle in my good grief."
Oh no! Get out of here! Whoa! Hey! Ha ho! Ha ho! Okay. Can the enemy shoot civilians is the question. That is the question at hand. Just catching up with what you said, Lowriding. Good, just hanging at the kid. I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. Doing well. I have gotten over the cooties, so that is no longer an issue. I almost murdered a waiter again, but it's fine. You're fine. Good grief. You guys need to get out of here. Health. Okay, that's what a guy wants. What a guy wants. What a guy needs. I'm being shot at. I'm stuck. Do I have another weapon? I keep forgetting about the roll. Literally, the controls of this, it's very, very similar to Xenocrisis. I appreciate that, Lowrun. I appreciate that. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears went into that one. Get out of my way. Okay, so I'm getting bullets that I don't have those guns. Frick, I was shot. This is your last life, Harry. Wait, was it Tom Arnold? Is Tom Arnold the guy that... Man at the downtown. There it is. Oh. Well, if I had survived long enough, I could have gotten that health there. Well, I probably wouldn't have refilled my health enough, but that's fine. Man at the downtown. Come on now. Yeah, baby. Yeah. The door is locked, Harry. You'll have to find the security pass card. Don't mind if I do. Just like that. It was actually timed perfectly with running through the door. Where might a guy find a security pass card? Feel like probably want to go up in there and get that Uzi. Whoa, whoa, hey, huh. Well, I'm sorry about that, waiter. I didn't mean to shoot you in the shoulder like that, but I'm glad that you're still with us. You found the pass card. It was just on the door by the window. Let's do the thing. You know, Miller Time, I don't know what to tell you. They just keep jumping out of nowhere. Like, we are literally in the heat of battle. This is an actual living, breathing war zone. And they're just there. They're just there doing whatever they be doing. Man at the downtown. Frick! I thought it was just rude to not tip last. So exactly. Do not shoot. Do not shoot. Do not shoot. Yep, that's not what you want. Wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We didn't even make it past the first level. This is going to be one of those games. All right, let's adjust the difficulty to be normal like it was. All righty then. Great. All right, we're going to do better this time. The goal is to not suck. All right. Oh, there's a freaking... Oh! Look at that. There's a freaking beginning of the level. Oh, and there's a freaking shotgun there. Mother of pearl. Well, that's the secret. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, frick. I did not mean it. I didn't mean it. Yeah, baby. Oh, frick. Everything's fine here. Nothing to see. Okay, this is way easier when you actually have the appropriate weaponry. That's for not bringing my extra side of range. Oh, frick! Bro, the waiters look exactly like the enemy, except they freaking don't have a gun. Okay, I know. Okay. I think that's the point. All right. All right, baby. Yes, there it is. There she blows. There is her blowing. Yep. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, farts. Okay. Look at that. Oh. Okay. Back at it. Okay, so where was that shotgun? I forgot where I saw that. I saw it like... Wait. Ah! Found it. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. And we got the key card. Okay, woo! We are rocking and freaking rolling. We are so good at this video game, it is unbelievable. Yeah, get on out of here. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yep. Yep. Crap. I keep forgetting about the roll. That'd probably be pretty helpful to do. Wait until they start shooting it. You know, that's probably what a wise person would do, but for some reason I'm just not doing that. Yeah, baby. Take it. Play it down down. Play it down down. Shake it down down. Yeah da 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 da. Oh, and we got this brother here just walking around. Get out of here. Is there anything I need to have here? No. Look at that. We are so good at video games when we have the appropriate weaponry. Frick! Hey! Honestly, this is a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Ah! Ha! No. Is this the computer where the magic happens? Yes. Good work, Harry. The modem is connected, and we're downloading the information. Now get the heck out. Oh. Fun! You only have one life left. Oh, we can... Oh, wow. feel like Genesis, and she's had some decent licensed games with 3D is when they started getting crappy. I feel like Genesis and SNES had some decent licensed games with 3D as well. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the licensed stuff, like 2D stuff, a lot of it was pretty good. There were definitely some flops here and there, but there was definitely some good, a lot of good 2D stuff in the license department. It wasn't just all. I think the problem is that, and I don't know how many games like on the Genesis or Super Nintendo that generation of games did this, but there was definitely a push to have like the movie games come out at the same time as the movie in theaters. So, you know, for better or worse, that kind of puts a crunch on the game, and quality can be not as great in that situation. Ah! Frick! You hit another civilian. Why are these civilians just freaking running around? Can they not hear the literal automatic weapons that are being fired? Probably was easier to push out a 2D game. Yeah. And a lot of times they would have different developers. So they would have different developers working on the different consoles, like the case with Aladdin, how that game is different on the Super Nintendo versus on the Genesis because there were different developers working on it. Versus, you know, in the 3D. Oh my. Oh my God. Mother of pearl. Do I have live 0? I should probably, let's just like restart here. Why don't you shoot me so I can restart? Are you kidding me? I just want to restart. Yep. I cannot hit the reset button. It's on the other side of the room. I could just turn the console off and whatever. It's fine. It is on a smart switch, so I could do that, but whatever. Just keep shooting waiters. I'm pretty good at that, so. Okay, anyway, and we're back. But there are some good 3D licensed games. You know, last week we were talking about Toy Story 2, the Toy Story 2 game on PS1 and 64, Dreamcast, PC. I think that's everything. Where it's like a 3D kind of collect-a-thon kind of game where you play as Buzz. Like that's a pretty good game. Hercules on the PS1 is great. I haven't played the whole thing. I want maybe, you know, we need to play that soon. That needs to be higher up on the list. Let me make a note of that right now at this exact moment in time in cyberspace, so I remember that is a thing we need to play. Oh wait, I already added it to the list. I did that last week because I'm pretty sure we talked about this just last week. But yeah, definitely need to play that. Okay. All right, got some Uzi action here. It's interesting they don't actually like start shooting at you until you open fire. Sometimes.
You can do it!
Get out of here. Ah! Woo! Are you bad? Yes. Get out of here! In the face. Why are they not shooting at me? You found a security pass card. You can use it to get through locked doors. What the heck? It's like sometimes they don't, and sometimes they do. Okay. Everything's fine. Woo, woo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this game's a lot better than I was expecting, actually. I do really like this style of, like, kind of isometric overhead, you know, kind of run and gun kind of thing. Seems like the game has bugs. Gotta fix them. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know why that's randomly happening, but, you know, here we are. Wait, oh, I forgot to get the shotgun. I gotta go back. That's critical. That's mission critical. I'm glad that it remembers that you've cleared all these enemies out, though. That's pretty good. Yeah! Whoa! Oh, I didn't even realize I had grenades. I've seen that down there in the UI, but it didn't even click that I have 3 grenades. So there's that. Shouldn't there be a bunch of dead bodies all over the building? They decompose very quickly. Exactly that. Okay, so there wasn't anything here. Come on now. Frick. Come on now. Okay. The shotgun should be easy mode, but it's weird because it's kind of like off center from what I would be expecting. Well, I guess maybe all the guns are, but here we are. Just ignore me. It's fine. Ha-ha! Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Well, frick. Yeah, baby. Okay. Good work, Harry. The modem is connected and we're downloading the information. Now get the freaking heck out of here. Wow, they got really aggressive very quickly. Sure could use some health. Oh, motherless. That was not my fault. She was just like right there. Yep. And then there's this guy on the freaking phone. So what's everybody been up to? Anybody watch anything cool or playing anything cool or, you know, all that kind of stuff? Give me the lowdown. Give me the update on what's new. I'm still playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm just kind of slowly waking. Blah, 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 blah. Slowly. Son! Oh. Ah! Dadgummit! Freak. Kind of been slowly playing that one. It's been good. It's been good. Might need to watch True Lies after this. Same. I had it on in the background not too long ago, but I wasn't like 100% really paying attention to it. So I need to give it another go. Come on now. Ugh. Yes. Health, baby! Look at that. Oh, hey, ha, ho. Okay. Oh, no, I did not watch True Lies. It was Eraser that I had on, not True Lies. Wait, hold up. I'm getting these mixed up. I'm getting all these mixed up. Which one is the one where he, like, fights an alligator or something? My dad's a cop. 1, 2, 3, what's going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you. I'd get random craving to rent this game as a kid, even after the 16. It's interesting. I never saw this one when I was younger. I probably would have been all over it, but I never saw it. But like, it's actually a pretty cool game. I would have really, really liked this when I was younger, for sure. There are a lot of games for like the Genesis and Super Nintendo that I go back and play like way, way after the fact as an adult, and I know that I would have been all over this when I was a kid. How do normal people not freak out? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, Lowriding. That's exactly it. Frick! Get out of here, you fools! Duh! And how they're not getting guns down in the process of all this. Okay. Oh, did we make it out? Did we survive? Good work, Harry. Yeah! We done did it! I've got all the info downloaded, Harry, but the terrorists are heading for my position. Sorry, Tom Arnold. Get down here. Whoa, he's going fast. Wow, the health carries over. Oh, my. Wow. Wow. Wow! Okay. Bro, chill way out.
The current DSI count is 771. This is the 5th of the day. 01001110, 01101111, 01101111, 01100010.
Ah! Am I just supposed to be getting out of here? I don't have any objectives or anything. Just roll down the mountain. Whoa, he just flew right into that tree there. That's not what you want. Give me that. What is that? Is that a life? Yes, sir, it is. They are, in fact, doing the spraying now, indeed. Give me that. What? Oh, motherless. I'm just like sitting here like shooting blanks. Okay. Ah! 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 Can I even do anything about this? Woo, woo, woo. I will take those shotgun shells. Thank you very much. Woo! Ha! You took your sweet time getting the van. As the guy just totally crashes into it. Security password. Let me take a picture of that since it's critical information to have.
I am invincible!
Exactly that. Exactly. All right. Harry Corners the Crimson Jihad ringleader. Okay. Just don't get hit. Wig out. That's a great name for for a store. Everybody loves string. I guess so. Kind of bogus that I have to find all the guns again. Oh no, that's a guy. That's a camera. I thought it was a weapon, but it's a camera. He's just walking around the mall taking pictures while there are little automatic weapons being fired all around him. Sure, wish I knew where some good weapons were. Okay. Yep. Come on now. Yeah. See, this guy knows what's up. He just kind of like dives and covers his head, and that's great. These other bros that just like they just sit there like walking around on the phone and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? All right. Now we're in business. Yep, that'll do. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, we're doing corduroy nightmare. That's such. I don't even. That's like a. I don't know. That'd be a good band name. No. It's the bro's just there. The bro's just there. Ah. Okay. What's this guy doing? Llama City. Not sure what they sell, but I guess llamas and llama accessories, maybe. Okay, how do I get that health there? Do I go? No. Looks kind of like I have to go up there and then around, maybe? Grimaldo, welcome back. Oh, motherless. Yeah, I actually had no idea they made a game about this. I actually kind of picked this up. It was just kind of an impulse buy one time when it was went to my local game store and they had it. It was they had a deal going on Sega games and they had this one and just kind of I had never seen it before. I was like looking at the back and I thought it looked pretty interesting. So I was about to make it to the health down here. That would have been very helpful. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's get this guy, and then I'm going to go back and get that health. But this game's actually surprisingly pretty good. I thought it looked cool. You know, graphically it looked pretty cool. But it actually plays very well. The audio isn't super great, but you know, what are you going to do? You can't win them all. Dead gummit. Oh, wait, maybe that didn't count. Maybe that didn't count because the grenade killed it. Yeah. It was not I that got the civilian there. Frick! Okay, these grenades are getting out of control. Get out of here, lady! Get out of here! Why are these waiters following me around literally, I've never seen a mall in the food court area. There was a waiter like this, full tux, you know, walking around with a bottle of champagne. Like, what kind of mall is this?
On August 6, 2024, MichaelK said, "We're hoping spicy here."
We got this Fred Durst guy here. Just chilling. Get out of here! Yeah. Okay. All right. Getting health. Boom. Look at that. These guys, they're going to get it. Toast. Of course, all these bros are going to come running out of the stalls. Okay, how many guys are in these stalls? Can we be real here? What is going on in there? My brethren, what is happening here? Frick! Don't ask. Don't. I appreciate that when you shoot the stall doors that there are, you know, holes in the stall. Frick! What the H? Group hug in the stalls. Come through the pipes. Frick! All right, we're going to give this one more go here. Okay. T S N J N L C. Was that good? Did we do the do? Wait, what? No. 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 No, none of that. None of that nonsense. Let's try that. Let's try that again, please. I guess I pressed the wrong button. Beam software. I have never heard of Beam software. Huh. Okay. T. Oh, start to exit. Oh, that's why. SNJMLC. Rub? Rub? What are we rubbing? End? There we go. All right. Okay. Rub would be delete. Okay. Man, that guy's tough. That brother is tough. He just kept on rocking. He just literally took a bullet to the chest and just kept rocking like nothing happened. My apologies, sir. My deepest apologies. Yep. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Gracias. Oh. I have a visitor again. This time I believe she just wants cuddles. Okay, and we're good. Everything is fine here. Yep. Give me that shotgun, thanks, enjoy. Come on now. Yes, sir. Never mind. My shirt is being ruined. It's fine. Okay. Oh. Wow. I just feel like at some point they would evacuate this place. Son. Like, am I wrong? Whew. I'm just desperately trying to find some health without getting murdered in the process, but I don't know that that's in the cards for me. Frick. There it is. These bros are tough in this level. Like, this is only the second level. I feel like this is probably one of those games that's designed to not be a rental. Like, you gotta freaking own this game to get good at it. You know. You're not going to be beating this one in a weekend. Wait, this way? Yeah, like, give me that. Can I go down? No. Good grief. Get out of here. Okay. Hoo. Ha! Oh. Oh, what? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It wasn't intentional. She was just kind of there, and you know, things happen when things happen. What can I say? Grandma got clipped. Just some strays, you know. It happens. Got him. Boom. Yeah, what? Ah. Ah. I didn't even see where the grenade came from. Did this guy just drop a grenade as he was dying? It's like, man, what the heck was that? Second Wind or something like that? So I'm just thinking of Modern Warfare 4, which I played a ton back in the day. I kind of got out of Call of Duty after World at War, I guess, but I played a ton of the first Modern Warfare. And wait, what did I say? The first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't know if this was a thing that happened in the later games, but there was something you could equip. There were, when you died, you'd like fall on the ground, and you'd be able to like drop a grenade when you die, so that you could. It's called martyrdom. Okay, that's cool. So you could potentially kill the enemy, you know. And there was also the thing where you could like stay alive just like a little bit longer, and you're just like on the ground, and you could just like you could shoot from the ground, and you had just like a little bit of time where you could try and make something happen. And sometimes it worked. Sometimes it was cool. And of course these bros are all over the place here. Good times back on the 360, very nostalgic. Yes, I played that way too much. I was playing that when I was when I was in college. Staying up way too late playing that. Staying up till like 2, 3 a.m. every night playing that game. I played a lot of that. Played a lot of Gears of War. I'm trying to remember which. Probably 1 and 2. So I got Gears of War 3 after college, but yeah, I was in college when Gears of War 1 and 2 were a thing. I loved Horde mode. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That, and then when World at War, the next Call of Duty game came out, you know, the original zombies, when that first came out, that was pretty awesome. And then after that, I don't know, I just kind of got tired of Call of Duty. I got Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't beat it. Didn't get into it nearly as much as the first Modern Warfare. I keep on dying right before I get to health. That's not what you want. I just realized I have a better weapon. Supposedly the next one is going to try and go back to the roots. Oh, interesting. I want to play. I actually do want to play the like futuristic one. What is that? Which one is that? It goes just like way into the future. It was kind of before they rebooted it, went back to like, you know, World War II or whatever. But I do want to play that one. All right, and we're back. Well, crap. Good grief. Oh, what? That was the last one. Oh, I thought I had one more. I thought I could actually do it if I had one more. Frick. Oh, well. Okay, this is actually a pretty good game, shockingly. I thought it was going to be kind of... I thought it looked cool, but I thought, even though it looked cool, it was going to be kind of a cash grab. But it is actually a pretty cool game. It's just it's a little tough, a little on the tougher side. I hate to suggest cheap strategies, but should just shoot them all as they walk out the stall. See, that's what I was trying to do, but I just couldn't get ahead of them. And then, you know, here we are. So, anyway. So, 2 excellent games this evening. If you're into retro games, I highly recommend, especially this one. Recommend that. And then True Lies is pretty great as well. You know, however you play your retro games, whether that be emulation or original hardware or whatever. I don't think either of these are on Switch Online. Probably not. I highly doubt it. So you might have to resort to other unofficial emulation type activities. But definitely keep a lookout for those. But yeah. So next week, let's see. Did I have anything scheduled for next week? No, I did not. Not with these licenses. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. How silly of me. The licenses. The licenses. It's all about the licenses nowadays. I'll have to look and see. Maybe I can't remember if there was one other thing that I got that I was going to play. I got around the time I got this. I don't remember. I'll have to check and see. If not, then maybe Hercules on the PS1. I'd like to really dig into that one. Give that a good go. That'd be cool. So possibly that, but I'll do a little look-see and see what we got going on the shelves over there. If there's anything else. I do want to, at some point soon, play Snatcher. I think that would be an excellent game to play through on stream. It is a little bit more of a mature game. So there's that. But it's a good. I appreciate that, Miller Time. Right back at you. So yeah, anyway, we'll be streaming regular time next Tuesday evening. The following week, like I said earlier, there will be no stream. The last Tuesday in July, there will be no stream. And then we'll pick back up on the 4th there. But yeah. Everybody, appreciate you accompanying me through this journey of McDonald's Treasureland Adventure and a little bit of True Lies. It appears the world got nuked or whatever, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I know, Paul. I know it's sad news. I hate it. I hate to skip a week, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. Anyway, I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your week and a fantastic evening tonight, and I will see you 1 week from today for some more MichaelK TV. Deuces.